Every football league has them, the club everyone wants to beat. The clubs that dominate trophies, the clubs with the loudest supporters, or the clubs that just seem to always be in the middle of controversy. And Western Australian football is no different. From historic migrant powerhouses to modern NPL giants, certain clubs in WA football have built reputations that make them loved by their own supporters, but hated by everyone else. Today, we're looking at the most hated clubs in WA football history. And remember, in football, being hated usually means you're doing something right. But in Western Australian football, it's not just about winning. It's about history, identity, and rivalry. For decades, clubs across Western Australia have built reputations that go far beyond the pitch. Some are respected, some are feared, and some are simply hated. Today, we're counting down the most hated clubs in WA football history. Coming in at 7, Floreat Athena are one of the most historic and decorated clubs in Western Australian football. Founded in the 1950s within the Greek community, the club quickly became one of the strongest forces in the state league system. For decades, Athena were a powerhouse, winning numerous state championships and cup competitions. Because of that success, many rival supporters developed a simple attitude toward Athena. Anyone but them. Athena also built intense rivalries with clubs such as Perth SC and Stirling Macedonia, often playing matches in front of heated atmospheres. Their long history of success means that even today they remain one of the clubs many rival fans love to beat. In at 6 we have Perth Azzurri, formerly known as Perth Soccer Club. They are one of the most successful clubs in WA football history. Founded by the Italian community, the club became one of the strongest sides in the 1960s, 70s and 80s. They also represented Western Australia in the NSL, meaning they competed nationally when many clubs remained state-based. That national presence, combined with their long history, made them one of the traditional giants of WA football. And when you're one of the biggest clubs in the league, you're also going to be one of the most disliked by rival supporters. Coming in at 5 is Bayswater City. They are one of the most dominant clubs in the modern NPL era. During the 2010s, Bayswater built a reputation as a club that consistently challenged for titles and trophies. They were extremely well run, recruited strong squads, and finished near the top of the table on numerous occasions. But success comes with a cost. For many rival fans, Bayswater became the team that always seemed to win. And in football, when one club dominates a league for long periods, the rest of the competition naturally wants to see them fall. Stirling Macedonia are one of the most passionate clubs in WA football. Founded within the Macedonian community, the club has always had a strong identity and a loyal supporter base. Matches involving Stirling often carry an intense atmosphere, especially when playing other historic community clubs. Over the years, Stirling have built rivalries with clubs like Olympic Kingsway, Floreat Athena and Perth Azzurri. The passion surrounding the club means that they are deeply loved by their supporters. But that same intensity also makes them one of the clubs rival fans most enjoy beating. And in at 3, Olympic Kingsway are one of the most interesting stories in modern WA football. Originally founded within the Greek community, the club spent many years outside of the top tier. But in recent years, Kingsway have risen dramatically. They've won major trophies and built extremely competitive squads. Whenever a club rises quickly and begins challenging traditional powers, they inevitably attract criticism. Many supporters see them as the new powerhouse trying to take over the league. That alone puts a target on their back. Number 2, we see Perth Red Star, previously known as ECU Joondalup, have built one of the strongest football programs in the state. They have produced numerous talents and have been one of the most consistent clubs in the NPL era. Their strong academy system and disciplined playing style make them extremely difficult opponents. Because of their structure and professionalism, they are often viewed as one of the best run clubs in WA football. But when a club consistently competes for trophies, rival fans start rooting against them. And number 1, we have Cockburn City. Cockburn have become one of the most talked about clubs in modern WA football. The club has built strong squads, challenged for titles, and created major rivalries. Their rise has put them at the centre of many debates across the league. And when a club consistently competing near the top of the table then quickly becomes the team everyone wants to beat. So those are some of the most hated clubs in WA football. But now, I want to hear from you. Which club do you think is the most hated in WA football? And which club should have been on this list? Let me know in the comments.